All right. Uh, so let's see how things are going. I'm gonna go ahead and go live on YouTube and live on Twitch. All right. Couple seconds. There we go. Again, I just want to thank for people that are watching on Twitch already. I think there's like a couple. Um, yeah, I want to just let you know that I appreciate what you guys are doing over there. I know I don't go live on Twitch. I mean, I'm live on Twitch a lot, but I don't have any like just exclusive like Twitch content that I make, which I would like to have eventually. But I appreciate the subscribers over there, the viewers, the followers, all that stuff, as well as the people on TikTok. I know I don't do it as much. Um, I want to try and do it more consistently. But I do appreciate you over here. So Corby, I think that's your name. Thank you for showing up. Good morning. Anybody else that shows up, feel free to double tap the screen or triple tap or quadruple tap. Tap it as many times as you want in order to, you know, hit that like button or that heart button. Show me that you enjoy the content. Even though some of you may be new, some of you may not know what's going on here. Let me turn off lights really quick because I don't have the ability to do that right now. I do appreciate all the people that are showing up. It shows that we have 112 people over here on TikTok, a couple people over on Twitch. I know I posted a bunch of videos on YouTube, so it's probably going to take a while to get there. DJ Trev, thank you for showing up, and good morning to you as well. But yeah, we're here to talk about kind of cryptocurrency as a whole. Um, go through some articles, go through what's happening in crypto news. The whole SEC situation is just always great. And when I say great, I mean horrible. You know, well, somebody named with the last name Perry. That's always a great thing. A great last name. XRP will overthrow Ethereum after lawsuit win 100%. In your opinion, I don't know if that's really going to be the case. Overthrow Ethereum, um, by saying that that's going to hit like a $200 billion market cap. If Ethereum is not running, then I can see how that can happen, but I can't say that I 100% believe that that's the case. I think Ethereum has a lot more of a use case than kind of any other cryptocurrency that's out there. And obviously, with XRP and the potential that you could have with that transaction based currency, and even just, you know, just the lawsuit behind it, just like you said, and after the win or whatever you classify as a win, and they classify as a win, uh, yeah, we could see XRP that makes a huge move. I don't know about overthrowing Ethereum at this moment. But we'll see. We'll see because I think it's going to be um, a more of a use case bull run, more of a utility bull run, and I think Ethereum has that. I think XRP has that. I think BNB has that. Honestly, LBank listing active for Elmo down to um, 1.9 cents. Good buying opportunity. Yeah, it definitely could be. I don't know what's um, if that showed up over on CoinMarketCap yet, because you have the ability to buy it, but I don't see it on CoinMarketCap yet. It's probably going to take a little bit. Again, currently it's at a seven. What they have it as a $7 million market cap, but I think it's a little bit lower. But we'll get into that in a little bit. I'll show my screen in a little bit. XRP will take down Ethereum and eventually Bitcoin. So I don't think that so I most people that watch my content know that I'm not a big fan of Bitcoin at all. Because I feel like it doesn't make sense with the um the mindset behind it, or the idea behind it is to become the world currency, but it doesn't make sense why you would have that as the world currency, in my opinion. But then you could see something like Ethereum that could be used and already is being used for, like, let's say, virtual real estate, as well as, NFTs, and using as a form of gas fee. Right now, I understand how the gas fees are insanely high, but with the move to the POS, um, that kind of fights that, right? So that you don't have really those high gas fees, those high transaction fees, as well as faster transaction times. And the faster the transaction time, the lower the cost is, the better it's for any type of transaction. So I'm more of a fan of Ethereum. I'm more of a fan of XRP, more of a fan of a lot of different things, but Bitcoin is not it for me. Now, just because of what Bitcoin represents, kind of like no offense, I keep going back to like iPhone. Kind of like an iPhone, you compare it to iPhone. iPhone doesn't really have everything that you want in a phone, but people still love it, right? They go back to it, and they stay with it because it has everything that they think they need. And then when something else pops up that some other product had for 10 years, it's looked at as a brand new thing to them. So I kind of look at it that way. Um, or I'm trying to think of another situation that's not related to iPhone and Samsung and Android, because I always find a way to bring that up. Even though I'm not against iPhone, I'm not against Android, I'm not against any other product. I just find a way to bring it up. I don't know why. Um, Anyways, yeah, I think it could be the case. I don't know about overtaking Ethereum. It could definitely have that chance to kind of be one and two, or one through three could definitely be, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, or XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, or Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin, or Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, right? It could be any of those options, but I do think that those are some great plays to basically say these are going to be number one, two, and three. You know what I mean? But right now you have BNB that's kind of up there as well. If exchanges are going to be serious, if they're going to be um, uh, taken as like the next thing, even though they are the current thing, um, then BNB or CRO could be up there as well. We don't really know exactly where we're going and what's going to be more important in the crypto market, but it's definitely something that I think about day to day. Um, Saitama, he doesn't hate cryptocurrency. When Gary G wanted to consult Binance, it's like you hating the girl who denied you marriage. um, maybe, maybe that could be the case. What do you think about Squid Grow? I've looked into Squid Grow probably once or twice, but I haven't. I don't remember exactly what I'm looking at or what's all behind it. I probably looked at it, like I said, once or twice. Um, Android all the way. I heard Caspa solves the blockchain trilemma. The SEC didn't say anything about VRA cryptocurrency. It's a miracle. Interesting. Matt, do you think the SEC will shut Coinbase down till the lawsuit is over? I don't think they could do that. No, they won't shut down Coinbase because I mean, you would think it's innocent until proven guilty. So you can't really sit here and be like, oh, well, they're doing this. This is what if you say this is what we claim, it's not necessarily saying that that's what it is. You're claiming like it's allegations. So no, I don't think they're going to shut down Coinbase. Um, but maybe they will try to do as much as possible in order to make sure they don't have the funds to support the lawsuit, right? Because if they have less funds that are supporting the lawsuit, the better for the SEC. Pepe is done? Question mark. I don't think so. I don't think so. um, love the shot you just took at a phone use. Yeah, I apologize about that. I'm the biggest fan of CRO. You're the biggest fan of CRO? I don't think you're the biggest fan of CRO. I'm a huge fan of what CRO is and what it represents. Um, so I would say I'm the biggest fan of CRO. I've talked about it. I've made tons of videos about this, and I don't know how many views I've gotten from a total, like all the CRO videos. Give me a second. Go over to my studio really quick. And let me go content and just type in CRO. And the most views. I've had a decent amount of views from CRO. I've had, videos with 55,000 views, with 27, 26, 25, 22, 10,000 plus views. Yeah, I've had a lot of videos with a decent amount of views for CRO. Um, yeah, not bad, not bad. All right, whales are burning Elmo. Um, is that true? A true statement that they're burning Elmo? I mean, I know maybe they're not burning it by choice because they're selling the position, and then you have it burns Elmo because of it. I traded out all my Pepe for VRA, a cryptocurrency, because it only has a 10 billion supply tokens. And so um, I still have my Pepe. I think I have, what is it, 56 or 67? I have to let me log into Google. I don't know my password. Hopefully that's it. He's gonna tell me, oh, you know what? I'm good. Now let's see how much I do have. Give me a second. So I got 5.4 million Terra Luna Classic. Let me go over to my other my trading account. My trading account, I have 67, almost 68 million Pepe. I don't know what it's going to end up being, but I invested $130 to see what it could be. Eventually, maybe it could be something massive. Maybe it might not. I also have my 1,788 XRP. Um, at a price, I believe I bought at like 39 cents. So either way, I have that gap between where we are now and where we were or where I bought. So I like that gap. I'm not really purchasing any more right now. If we see it find a way to go back down to those levels, then yes, but currently don't need to buy any more. I'll sit on that. Um, what's up, brother? What do you think about Litecoin having? I mean, I don't have many opinions on it. We'll have to, we'll have to see when, we'll have to see when things transpire. I'm more into trying to understand how, trying to understand exactly if this bull run is ever going to be able to take off, and if we're going to see the SEC find a way to always claw it back. Um, so I don't really have any opinions on it. I don't pay too much attention to it unless it's actually doing something, which, from what I understand, it's supposed to, but it's not. Um, yeah, it's not doing anything right now. Even the thought of it. How much XRP you got? Again, 1,788. Obviously, wouldn't do anything right now because it's not happening right now. If the market tanks, I'm going all in on VeChain. Are you a big fan of VeChain? I'm not. VeChain doesn't really show me a ton of potential, right? Yes, a little bit. VeChain just doesn't show me as much as some other ones that are out there, right? Um, you kind of look at a comparison like this, right? If I compare Bitcoin or Ethereum to, let's say, BNB. Right now, BNB, with it falling back a little bit, it's starting to give you a little bit more of a potential return within it. But let's say that BNB didn't have a burn, because BNB does have a burn, but let's say it doesn't, right? BNB only fell by like 60% in the fall, while you saw Ethereum fall by like 80%, 85%. You had a better opportunity to invest into Ethereum and make some money with it, and be able to have, a 5x return all the way up to the peak points. But for BNB, you may not have that ability to see that return. You might only have a 2x or 3x return, because it didn't fall as much. Um, VeChain is, when you look at the low point or where it is now, all the way compared to where the high point is, it's not really showing you massive potential there. However, above that, if you can see anything else, if you have more information that tells you it can go way, way above that point, way above the high market cap, then yes, you can see a lot more after that. But if we're solely just looking at potential to the all-time high, uh, the percentage is not really there for me. When XRP wins, what effect in price do you think XLM will have? They move in tandem, right? They move together, right? Is that accurate to say? So I would think it wouldn't just have an effect on XLM. I think it would have an effect on a lot of other plays. Everything in the market, honestly. But the point is that they didn't want to have that effect with everything in the market. I think when XRP, comes out on top, now that they're kind of going after Binance and Coinbase, people are going to say it's going to have that more mindset to where it's like, wait, XRP won and proved something. We finally are able to understand maybe a little bit of where they're coming from here and what the definition is behind an unregistered security and all that stuff, right? But then you still think about the lawsuit that's taking place right now, and you're like, all right, Binance and Coinbase are still in it, so the markets may not move until all lawsuits are cleared. So it may have an effect on something that moves with it. So XLM probably will move quite a bit. Uh, but if we're talking about a major effect on the entire market, you need to be kind of clear of all lawsuits before that. So I think they did that just because they're afraid. They're afraid that what's going to come out of the XRP lawsuit and a win on their side would be a massive bull run for the crypto market. And no way does the government want that. They don't like crypto, right? So they don't want crypto to run. So what do is they go, all right, well, we have to attack the largest exchange, and we can go through another 2-year, 3-year lawsuit there and kind of prevent crypto from running. Uh, See how manipulative they are. The SEC hates crypto, but yet the CBDC coins are also crypto. Yoda voice, silver tongue. So I think they hate the concept of where crypto is going. They're they don't like the fact that proof of stake model, will gain someone a higher APY than what they would have in a traditional bank, right? If you're holding your money in a bank, you're gaining like 0.01%. And you could be holding $10,000 in there and you only capture like $100 in the year or something. Maybe even less than that, $10 in the year. Um, but if you go through cryptocurrency, you can get 4%, 5%, 6%, 10%. XRP, or sorry, not XRP, CRO, you're getting 12%. Atom, you're getting, in some cases, 21%. In other cases, 17%. So you're getting a higher percentage, and they don't like that, right? They made their claims and their arguments off of the fact that they don't like that Coinbase is offering a certain amount on holding a stable coin. It's supposed to be stable. It's like holding a dollar. It's similar to what you're holding in a bank because you're holding a dollar, right? And you're only getting 0.1% in a bank, and then or maybe even 1%, most likely less. And then you're getting 4% or 5% over in crypto, right? That's not something that they want to see. For crypto.com, at one point you were getting 12% like APY on your USDC that you were holding for a number of months, and there were people that were literally putting billions of dollars into there and just letting it grow and collecting whatever that was. whatever they received, and then when that went away, they unstaked it, and they ended up having a decent amount of money. That's like putting your money into an index fund, um, and not worrying about the markets being massively affected. Right? You have a stable coin that's stable. It's pinned to the dollar. It's like this. It's like getting the getting the returns of an index fund in a bank account, right? That's what it's like. It's like you're putting it in a savings account, you have a dollar, and you're gaining 10% on that money every single year. And the SEC, the government, does not like that at all, because it takes away from people putting their money in banks. Does XRP having 50 billion left to add to circulation scare anyone else? No, so it doesn't scare me, because honestly, if it could be used as a the transaction based currency, it could be absolutely massive. No matter if they do have another 50 billion, it is something where you're like, they have 50 billion. It's kind of a problem if you're looking for short term gains and anything. But even with the extra 50 billion, can you see it get above where you are holding? Right. If I'm currently holding and it's at a 20, what is it, a $20 billion market cap? $27 billion market cap, and they add another 50 billion or 40, 49, 48 billion to the overall supply. That basically says that it can get down to 25 cents, and it will be at a $27 billion market cap. Well, can it go above a $27 billion market cap? Yeah, it can get to a $100 billion market cap. So if it does, you know that it has the potential well above where we are right now. Where I invested, I know it has more potential well above that. But the point is that if you can see it fully diluted and still give you profits in the end, without factoring in all the extra stuff where it's like this could be the transaction based currency, right? This could be what we use, um, uh, you know, from country to country, from state to state. Um, then you're looking at a net positive, right? My nose is starting to close, man. I'd rather have this than have a sore throat though. So I'm not taking my nasal spray. I'll just deal with it. Hero fam, stay strong. I just bit my tongue again. Why do I keep biting my tongue in that same spot? Next bull run is a utility run. I agree with you. Yo, what's up? Lunatic is #1 trending on KuCoin. Love to see it. That's fantastic. Thoughts on the state suing Coinbase? The states suing Coinbase? Matt, are you live on YouTube? I missed the alert. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube right now and on Twitch and on TikTok, obviously. Thank you for all the likes, by the way. We got a bunch of likes here. 3.7K likes on TikTok, 26 likes on YouTube. So I appreciate you guys. And you can't get any likes on Twitch, but we do have people on Twitch, and I appreciate you watching. Wealthy don't like having a lot of other wealthy people around, especially new money. Uh, Money want to remain an exclusive club. Crypto threatens the prestige of that club. That is true. That is very, very true. Um, I have no extra thoughts into that, but I do agree with that. Um, Guys, if you haven't had a chance to hit the like button on YouTube, please do so. It does help out the channel, helps out everything. I appreciate you guys for being here. Someone in my videos, um, a couple of my videos actually said that the spinning thing back here, the what's it called, like kind of a perpetual motion device type of thing, is spinning in the background here. Like, yeah, I think it's so cool, and it's like distracting sometimes. Like it makes you like space out just looking at it. Like I'm looking at it through the video, and it's just pretty cool just to stare at it. Honestly. Um, Crypto gaming is going to be a huge in the next bull run. I don't disagree with that. I think it could have a massive impact. Um, if you see there are 10 states that are trying to sue Coinbase as well. Um, but what was I saying? Crypto gaming. Yeah, crypto gaming is definitely going to be big because I actually thought when I initially think of crypto, there's two things that I think of, right? I think of real estate because money can go through real estate very easily, and if you have cash, you don't have to worry about banks and all that stuff. It's an easy transfer of funds, right? So I think about real estate, and I also think about gaming, right? Gaming and how we play every single game. It seems like we're gaining some sort of coin behind the scenes. You look at NBA 2K, you have to have VC, you have to build up VC in order to buy, which is virtual currency, to buy all the different things that you want to buy. Why not turn that into a cryptocurrency and make that something bigger, right? If 2K decided that they wanted to make this cryptocurrency, now you deal with, uh, it being a security and all that stuff that's there if they're making money off of that cryptocurrency. But the point is that if you could find a way to do that and you have that cryptocurrency, now that's what's in that place and you're able to purchase it or build it up and you play and you consistently play. You gain more money. You're able to link your wallet to it. It would be fantastic. I don't know why gaming has not moved to that point already. Through Xbox, they can, or Microsoft, they can partner up with MetaMask or partner up with Trust Wallet, and it could be massive, right? Um, and then you can see, I'm trying to think of other games that you have. You have even like Assassin's Creed. They have their own coins that you build up in order to buy different things, different outfits and stuff like that. Every game is basically like that. So that's why I was always thinking like that would be the biggest benefit for cryptocurrency, and then you would have real estate, which has large amounts of cash that's going into, trying to buy this property or not. That's the thing that was on Pepper's desk in Iron Man. Yes, it was. Yeah, the world would be gamified, even driving. I was driving a new car recently, and it tells you to put your hands on the wheel, change gears, etc. Thinking about it, you could rate your driving with points. Yeah, I mean, I did that the other day. My car first, I was because it keeps me in the lane and all that, and I was grabbing like I had like a sandwich or something, and I took my hands off the steering wheel because I knew that it keeps you in the lane. As long as that green light's on, it keeps you in the lane. Um, so I took my hands off the steering wheel, and then maybe I don't know, 5 seconds went by, maybe even less than that. It was like, make sure you keep your hands on the steering wheel. I was like, oh, okay, so it knows when I'm applying pressure. I didn't know this. So that's something new I learned about my car. Matt, what are your thoughts on the TA? Um, Give me a second. What are your thoughts or TA on marinade? What is marinade? Personally, that marinade. What is it? Marinade? This one? This position is down. It's down by 11% today. We're seeing it at a $14 million market cap, 1 million in volume, which gives you an 8% volume to market cap ratio. So that's decent. It's not the best I've ever seen at all, but it's up there, and it at least gives you the potential chance to see some popularity. You know, one thing that bothers me with like CRO is the fact that this is very, very low. You see it at like less than 1% because of how high the market cap is and how low the supply, or sorry, how low the volume is. But anyways, you're seeing a $14 million market cap. You're seeing a $1 million volume a day. The circulating supply, you only have 20% out there, so it can be diluted basically um, 5 times. Um, the total amount, or I guess 4 more times, the total amount of supply that you have here. So whatever price you're looking at could be diluted 5 times whatever you're seeing, or 4 times, I guess, if you're looking at adding on 4 more. But the total supply is about a billion, so it's not crazy. If we look at the overall movement that we've seen, so this has been around since 2022. You saw this increase up to a 31 cent price, increase up to a 30 cent price yet again. So a double top scenario did find a way to decrease back down to these lower lows, got to this lower low, and now you can see this at a level where maybe you can see a decent sized bounce. The only thing is you're not seeing enough strength there. The issue is that when you typically see a double top, you don't typically see a triple top that happens within, chart movement. I do want to check to see what the market cap was if they added supply during that time, but I guess I can't really check that out because it's not really showing me the comparison to market cap to see how much has been diluted within it. Um, but what is this? What is this position? So about it, has been distributed through liquidity mining. As for retroactive rewards, we earning users of Marinade protocol. There's a maximum supply of 1 billion and a circulating supply monitored by this page. Okay, so it's not really giving you the full tokenomics. You would have to go into what that's all about. But if I was to say, if I was to look at this chart and go, hey, does this have any short term potential? Yes, right? Currently, you see it bounce off of this low level here, right? So having that kind of W formation that it's creating, even though it created kind of a W or a double top situation, you see a W formation to where it's like this bounced off of around this 2 cent level, and now it's back up to the 6 cent level. So I would love to see it at this 2 cent level to make a move because right here it looks like a couple of times you have seen it get up to a level of 8 cents, 9 cents, right? And currently you saw this get up to 8 cents or 9 cents, and now it's in a little bit of a retracement to fall back down. Now I would probably look for a level somewhere around here, maybe 5 cents in order to make a move. Because that's where you may see this end up pushing up to a level of 30 cents yet again. However, watch out for the dilution because this dilution could be uh, pretty bad for this position. But I don't know what their strategy is for diluting the position, so you got to keep an eye on that. But it looks like it could have some potential, right? Just from the understanding of this, W formation that you are seeing here, um, it's showing me that it does have massive strength above this point or above that 2 cent mark. So find a level that you feel comfortable with, whether it's 5 cents, 3 cents, 2 cents. Make that move, and you'll see some short-term success, unless they decide to dilute the hell out of it, which I don't know if they will. Right? It's been around for a while, and you haven't seen that. Now the markets, you do have a decent amount of markets. If you had more markets, you have Coinbase, which majority of the volume will flow on. But any more markets, and it could give you a lot more volume. That's something that you might want to see is that volume pick up. Even though it's at 8%, I would like to see it above 10% of what the market cap is, and then you can go from there. Can you take a look at ACH? So I don't even have to take a look at ACH. I know that ACH is a good play. I bought ACH a while ago, but I unfortunately had to sell it because of I was trying to get certain money out of those positions because of I was trying to capture some of my investments that were there and pull some out and kind of shrink a lot of my portfolio down. I think right now I'm sitting at about 40,000, 35 to $40,000 invested in crypto versus the 50 to $60,000 that I had in the prior months. Uh, and that's just because I wanted to pull some out. Um, well, I needed to pull some out. Welcome to Money Makes Money member. Thank you for becoming a Money Makes Money member, Ron. I appreciate that. And Mr. P, thank you for being a member for 13 months. That's crazy to say that you've been a member for over a year, and I'm you know insanely happy that you chose me to be a member and be a part of this community. So thank you. Thank you for following Mr. C. I appreciate it. Thoughts on the latest Elmo drama? What's the latest Elmo drama? Explain to me. Um, there's one thing to learn something about your car, but do you ever wonder what your car may learn about you? Um, yeah, if I had like an electric car, then yes. But it's not an EV vehicle. I mean, obviously it has a battery, but it's not an EV vehicle. So I would imagine that we don't have an issue there. Leonis, thank you for showing up. Good morning to you and everybody else watching on Twitch. All my savings is 5K. How would you invest this to grow? Please answer. How would I invest? All your savings is 5K. Um, so for your savings, it all depends what you're using those savings for, right? If these savings are rainy day fund, is a rainy day fund, I wouldn't suggest you use it for anything but what that is. Um, I don't suggest that anybody just invest all their savings. I would say you take a portion of it and you put it towards, certain areas that you're comfortable with. So if you're investing into, first you want to have, some that's in some, index funds, or mutual funds. Just put it in some mutual funds, some things that move consistently. um uh Most people, especially during this time, right? This time, most people are like, hey, I don't want to invest into the market, I want to see it at its lowest, level possible. But honestly, you can't really predict exactly where the lows are going to be. So right now, if you're just starting to get into investing, would be the time to definitely make money and join it during this downtime to see the full benefits of the bull run. Like most individuals that are already in investing, invested from a level of like the middle of the road, maybe even peak, and they're holding on to that for dear life and kind of averaging down into it. So they're not seeing the full benefits of what that bull run will be. They will see benefits from it by dollar cost averaging down, but not as much of a benefit as someone that's new into the markets. So if I was to tell you how to break all that down, again, this is not financial advice. I don't try and let anybody or give anybody a you know a clear path to just buying this position. I think you guys need to find a way to do a little bit of research, but take pieces from individuals, whether it's from me, whether it's from, you can do it from Warren Buffett if you want. It doesn't really matter, but take pieces from individuals and understand where they're coming from. And then you apply it to your own strategy. So I'm not telling you to pull the trigger on any positions that I mentioned during this live stream. What I'm telling you to do is go in there and research it a little bit, right? See what I see, and then also try and see something else. But certain positions for cryptocurrency, I definitely think that Ethereum is kind of that next. I think we'll have for the flippening. I think you will see a major benefit there by investing into that, by at least having one Ethereum. You don't need to invest all your money into Ethereum, but one Ethereum would be massive, because I see that in the near future, around $10,000 per coin in the near future. And maybe even more than that as you start to look into the distant future. So holding one Ethereum, you're investing $1,800. It does seem like a lot, but that turns into so much more as you see Ethereum rise and as you see it overtake what I think is going to happen, overtake Bitcoin. Um, but then you can start investing in some things that are more risky. If you're talking about only cryptocurrency, you start investing into things that have moderate risk, right? Something to where you're like, hey, ADA is a great play. It has a lot of potential. I can invest like $1,000 into it. I feel good about that position. It's moderate risk. It's not going to just completely collapse on me or anything like that. Then you start to get into other things to where you're looking for a larger return from it. And one of those actually that has moderate risk you could probably invest into is either Cardano, Solana, Polygon. These have like moderate risks. XRP, I think this is definitely a big play that could be, like I said, 1, 2, or 3. But you have the bigger plays that you invest into that are more consistent, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP. Then you have the more moderate risk, something that you think is going to run quite a bit, but anything can honestly happen to the position, and you never really know. But ADA, Solana, Polygon, maybe even Litecoin, right? And then you get into some of the things that have a little bit, maybe a little bit more potential, right? Atom is one of those things. I really like Atom. I sold at $45 twice and was able to make a decent amount of money from Atom, and then obviously just lost money from Atom because of what happened with Binance. Um, But yeah, I'll say that, right. You want to make sure um, you take a certain portion of it, have something that has consistency, movement. You expect to see a a decent sized push to it, but not anything crazy, right? Then more moderate risk, something to where you believe has a massive amount of potential, but also isn't going to, pull back on you at all. You'll see it, stay consistent around a certain level, but then have that potential to run up. And then you have a crazy amount of potential, which you have a lot of volatility. So you take that for whatever you want there. I can't breathe. Brian, no problem. And also pick a good platform as well. Don't pick a platform just because they're offering you the best rewards or the best incentive for signing up. Pick a good platform. I think KuCoin is a great platform. I do have a link in my description if you guys want to use it. Um, I think KuCoin is a great platform. I think Coinbase is a great platform, but I understand how people get afraid of Binance and Coinbase because they're like, hey, are they going to stop withdrawing of funds because people are moving funds? And you never really know. XLM seems to be heating up. Great. If CRO can stay out of the SEC states, I don't know if they can, man. They were the original ones offering like a 12% return on that position. Rub your sinuses. They will open and you'll breathe better. Like right here. I've been trying to do that. I don't want to take any nasal spray, and I'm not going to take any nasal spray. I'm done with nasal spray because I feel like even though I hate not breathing, even though I hate not breathing, I just I don't know. I don't want to take nasal spray. Guys, we have 104 people that are here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. It does help out. That did help out, by the way. Um, I believe CRO has its regulations in place, so the SEC won't touch them. More blood coming once these coins get delisted. Once what coins start getting delisted? You think that you think that Binance is going to delist Atom or delist Solana? I don't agree with that. They can destroy crypto anytime they want, in my opinion. I don't think they can. No, they've been trying. They can't do it because they can say like, "Oh, it's illegal," but they has to be voted on, and people have to agree. But the crazy thing is, a lot of people in Congress also have cryptocurrency. Like they're invested in things before we're investing in things because they understand what's going to happen, right? They sell things based on what the conversation is going to be and all of that. Sinuses on the temporal above the eyes. I don't ever feel I don't ever feel it up there. I feel it like right here, and honestly, um, it relieved a lot of pressure just by doing that. But yeah, I don't feel anything like up here. Like I don't feel any pressure up there at all. But I did just relieve some pressure just by doing that. So I'm gonna have to add that into my normal routine so that I'm not like completely stuffed. Even though like I still can't fully breathe, it just I don't know. I won't make it a big deal. I know some people get upset when I talk about allergies versus cryptocurrency. Yeah, what's happening in the news here today? So, Binance lawyers allege SEC chair Gensler offered to serve as an advisor to crypto. to a crypto company in 2019. The issue with that is the fact that you want control. You want to understand what's happening and you want inside information. That's why you want to serve as an advisor, not serve as an advisor to help out cryptocurrency. It's never to do that. It's to understand what's the next move. And when you understand the next move, they know what their next move is going to be, right? So, SEC Chair Gary Gensler, who is in the midst of a hefty crackdown on crypto companies, offered to serve as an advisor to Binance's parent company in 2019, according to lawyers for Binance and founder CZ. Uh, Documents filed by the SEC on Wednesday indicated that an attorney from Gibson Dunn and Latham and Watkins, two of Binance's law firms, alleged that Gensler offered to serve as an advisor to crypto exchange in several March 2019 conversations with Binance executives. Uh, he he eventually met CZ in Japan for a lunch later that month. The file claims. At the time, Gensler was teaching at Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Sloan School of Management. He was appointed head of the SEC in 2021 by President Biden, and over the past year has come down hard on crypto industry, suing numerous companies for allegedly selling unregistered securities. Earlier this week, the SEC filed 13 charges against Binance and CZ, alleging that the company failed to register as an exchange and broker dealer, improperly commingling funds, lack of critical internal controls over business. Before Gensler started going after Binance, he was trying to cozy up to the company. The lawyer says the Wall Street Journal previously reported on Gensler and Binance's relationship, citing internal Binance messages and a person close to SEC chair both suggested that Binance approached Gensler. In the latest filing, Gibson and Latham attorneys say that CZ continued to stay in touch with Gensler after the March meeting, and at the future SEC chair request, sat down with an interview with Gensler as a part of a cryptocurrency course he was teaching at MIT. Interesting. That's very, very interesting. Matt, try some local wild honey for your allergies. I have done that. Following the live. Oh wait, follow the live creator. Thank you for following. Savage Lifestyle. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've tried basically everything. Well, almost everything, I guess. The thing that does suck for me, I live in PA, right? So, you know, northeast um of the United States, and they're dealing, like, obviously in New York they're dealing with, I don't know how the air quality is right now, but they were dealing with like horrible air quality, and we're also seeing that as well. Very hazy and it's hard to stay outside. I feel like I can't go golfing. I feel like I can't do anything. I can't go outside, man. It sucks. CRO is a scary buy and hold for me at this point. Why? Because you think that they're gonna attack uh crypto.com as well. Thank you for the 6K likes over on TikTok. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I don't really see that. I still have a lot of money on um crypto.com as well. I also have it on the DeFi wallet. So total that's on the DeFi wallet and on crypto.com would be over should be over like 15. maybe 15K, something like that. Maybe less. It should be like 10K. I have about $5,000 on crypto.com. 2,000 of that's in Shiba Inu. My referral code is invalid. What are you talking about? I have to fix this. I don't know why it's telling me my referral code is invalid. I have, Compound, I have Harvest Finance, OMG. I got all those. Let me go back here. See something. If you guys want to sign up for any exchanges that I have that I trade on, those links will be in the description. You want to check those out. Obviously, not the TikTok description, but uh, YouTube definitely. Uh, Bank account. Uh, right. That's a lot of money, and it's not a lot of money. It's not. It's not anything. It's nothing. It's nothing at all. Do 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 do. Happening here? Um, you know what? Yeah, let me just send a smooth amount to my checking account. $1,000 at a time or 2,000 at a time? Good. That's dumb. This is why I don't like banks. You can only send like a certain amount. I guess I could send it with Zelle, but that would be sending it. That's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. All right, well, whatever. We'll deal with it. All right. Anyways, let's see. What are people saying? Do you think people should move their funds from Coinbase? I don't think so. Right. Um, I think that Coinbase is still going to be like the. It seems like the U.S. platform um, to trade cryptocurrency. So if anything, you would see a lot of those positions have something that happened with them. So like Atom or Solana or ADA or whatever, right? Um, I I don't think it's necessary to like pull everything from Coinbase. If you want to, you can. um, but I don't think it's really an issue that we're gonna have to deal with. Um, I mean, Kraken can also be a U.S. or the U.S. company at this point, but Coinbase is a publicly traded company. It's like all of its information is public. I feel like if any companies were to fight this and get through it and kind of define what it is to be an unregistered security in a more, uh, I guess, easy to understand definition, um, it would be Binance and Coinbase. So no. Do you think ACH? Were you saying will hit $1? Um, ACH will hit $1. Let's check ACH. I think at one point it was up to like what 10 cents, 20 cents, something like that. Which is it's at 2 cents. It's at $148 million market cap. $19 million in volume, 12%. volume to market cap ratio. That's good to see. It's offered on so many different platforms, so you don't really have to worry about all that. All the places where you want to be able to buy it. The highest price that it has ever hit, right? The all-time high has been 20 cents. The all-time low has been about 1.3 cents. Or sorry, not 1.3 cents, 13% of a penny. Um, so yeah, I think if it would hit $1, it would be a $10 billion market cap. It all depends of like where this falls when it comes to like use, right? Where you believe that this can get to when it comes to use. Now there's 6 billion total supply, so that would mean it would be a $6 billion market cap at the moment of hitting $1. Um, I wouldn't. I would put that as like my end goal type of thing. It definitely has the easy ability to do that with a 10 billion supply, but it just depends how much traction goes into it. And you see all the places where it has the volume, but when it comes to the bull run, will this be one of those that becomes a main a main player within that bull run, a main runner within that bull run? Um, and honestly, I think it could make a case. You could make a case for it to do that. Uh, but again, we probably have to look into more of what this is and how it would apply within that situation. So maybe I'll make a full video on the NFA channel, fully breaking that down. That wouldn't be a bad video. Um, you know what? Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad video. And then posting that on like Friday or something. Look out for that. Look out for an ACH video. I am hungry. Why are you ignoring me? I don't think I am. Hey Matt, is Elmo token safe as in regards to of them using the Elmo figure? What if Sesame Street comes and files a lawsuit against uh, copyrights? So, from what I'm understanding, that's definitely always going to be a little bit of an issue if it does become like majorly like popular, right? Um, but I don't think I really don't know, right? I'm not a person that specializes in like copyright infringement law. Um, so I know that you could pretty much sue for anything and you can obviously have an active lawsuit for something like that, but whether you're going to see an issue with using the name at all, I don't know. And you are using the figure because the name Elmo is the breakdown of like Elon Musk's nickname, right? So it's not really necessarily like Elmo, but using the figure, using what does look like it, that's always a little bit of an issue, right? It goes back to like I think of like Coming to America, the movie Coming to America, where you have McDowell's and you have McDonald's, and McDowell uses the golden arches or golden arcs or whatever, and he calls it either the golden arcs or the golden arches. Whatever McDonald's doesn't call it, he calls it that. And instead of the Big Mac, he has the Big Mick, right? So it's like, um, you're it's similar, but it's technically not um, copyright in a way. So I'm not 100% on it, but all I know is it doesn't fall back to investors. It more or less would be on like how the overall project fights it, because like you look at the same situation with like um, Ripple, like how, and that's not like a copyright. They're not being sued for copyright or anything, but um, they're still being sued for something, right? And it doesn't mean that a project can't be sued at all. So you probably need to get more clarity. I don't think that that would be the case. And if it does become the case, typically it's like, hey, you need to change that logo, and the logo gets changed. I mean, it's going to be something as simple as that. You're not making money off of what Elmo is. Visually, you're seeing the project survive and thrive based off of what the coin does. So in reality, there's not going to be an issue with copyright Um, and if anything, they'll probably just either pay like a settlement, which would be a small settlement or something, and then change whatever the image is, if that's the case. So it wouldn't be a something that would kill the project ever. Um, Matt, have you looked at liquidity for refund coin explosive? Have I looked at the liquidity for it? I have not. If Ripple wins, will it stop the actions against Coinbase and Binance? No, it won't. I think the reason why they're doing that is because they feel like Ripple is going to win, and they don't want it to have a major effect on the crypto market. And it will be massive if the lawsuit was only Ripple, and Ripple came out on top, then it would be massive and probably would be the start of the bull run. However, uh, I was gonna say that says 2 3 2 3 4 5. That's pretty cool. See that? Go screen 2 3 4 5. You don't ever get that. That might be a sign to invest in ACH. Um, but anyways, that's the reason why they do that. If you saw it with just Ripple and not Coinbase and Binance, you would see a massive effect in the market. But now they're like, oh, well, you know what? Ripple's going to lose. So let's go ahead. Or sorry, Ripple, we're going to lose the Ripple battle. So how about we go and, fight Binance and Coinbase and make that another 2 year, 3 year battle? What's up, Matt? I missed you. You missed me? Well, thank you for being here. Ask. Appreciate it. Is that what it is? I thought it was ask. I see it. AAK. I thought it was S. I can barely see the names. I'm sorry. But thank you for showing up. Here, are the SEC working hard to prevent a bull run? It seems like they are. There's more of a bull run. There's more people that are investing into crypto. The worse it is for uh, the U.S. dollar, right? Can you please check Hydra? Yeah, I could definitely give it a look. Give me a second. You explain or check Hydra. Cremation coin about to burn SHIB on the east side. I thought they burned um Pepe on the east side. To destroy crypto, they may try, but it's not going away. It's increasing in interest. Absolutely. I agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. Hungry. All right, let me check Hydra and then I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because um I'm hungry. I need to get food. Um and I need to get my videos posted. Hydra. What it I spelled that wrong. So this position right here, currently at $1.29, down about 1.7%. $11 million in volume. You look at the ratio, this ratio is less than 1%. That's not a good sign, meaning popularity is insanely low, meaning that you need to see a pickup within the markets. You need to see more markets that are available. You have KuCoin, you have Gate.io, MEXC, you have some markets, but I think you need some more traction and some more reasons to purchase the position, because the volume to market ratio is a lot lower, meaning again that you need popularity, seeing $76,000 in volume. Um, you're seeing a total supply of about 8.6 million, or sorry, circulating supply of 8.6 million, total supply of 24.7. You have an unlimited max supply, meaning that you could see unlimited dilution within the position eventually, unless that's wrong. If we scroll down here, actually, let's scroll down here and understand the high price to low price. High price to low price in the last 24 hours really only moved a few cents. Highest price of $4 and $0.06. Um, Scroll up here and see if it does have some potential. So previously, probably when they had less supply, that was out here, and I hope that shows it. So yeah, you had a $91 million market cap, and now you're sitting at $11 million market cap. Even though this price, everything looks so. As you see, this has been diluting from even this point. Right? You see this at $23, and you see this point at $10. If you look at the market caps, they're pretty much even, right? You're seeing this at a $90 million market cap, $90 million market cap. However, it's at a lower price, meaning that coins have been added to dilute the position. Uh, so yeah, not a good thing to see any type of dilution. And it has been consistently decreasing. So it looks like the interest has been falling down as well as the price and the market cap has been dropping. So I can't say that this looks like it's a great play at the moment. It doesn't show me future potential. It doesn't show me short term potential. I can't say that it looks really that great there. Anyways, guys, I said I was gonna get out of here because it's about an hour. I need to eat, and I also need to get back to this child that's upstairs. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I can't do too much because right now my throat's starting to burn. Uh, yeah, but hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out some of the links down below. Also, check out my referral links for different exchanges if you want to check that out, as well as my Patreon, which is in the description. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.